Alright, so today this YouTuber got exposed. Kinda. So in Parlo's last video, he made a video about this YouTuber called FGTeeV. I never actually watched him, but apparently he's a famous Roblox family-friendly content creator. Apparently he leaked his political opinion or political side on Twitter, and Twitter was enraged by this for some reason. This lore actually deeps deeper though, because Parlo uploaded an update video saying the Roblox YouTuber FGT drama gets worse.
So after my last video, the FGTeeV drama has gotten so much worse, with Twitter getting even more mad about the situation and viral rumors spreading across the internet that FGTeeV Duddy apparently shot and killed his own father. So let's get straight into it.
These
so
allegations
for those of you who
are
don't know,
crazy.
in my last video, I covered how FGTeeV Duddy,
These
aka
allegations
Vincent
are
Carter,
crazy.
who is the father behind one of the biggest family gaming channels on the platform, called FGTeeV, with over 25
I think I've seen him a little bit here and there.
was seen making political
Never
tweets
actually
on
watched
his
him,
Twitter
though.
account in favor of Donald Trump and going against Kamala Harris. Now,
Okay, like,
as
bro, this is why you gotta stay off Twitter. Why are you voicing your opinions? Like, I guess that's what Twitter is about. I don't know. I don't even know what Twitter is about at this
found
point.
out about this, FGTeeV Duddy received a lot of hate, including people in...
There's some stuff, like, I get standing on your own opinion or whatever, voicing your opinion. It's freedom of speech amendment, the First Amendment. I don't think you really had any reason, and you knew there was gonna be backlash from it. Don't pretend like you didn't.
Supporting him and even threatening to burn his books in stores, all which basically made FGTeeV Duddy fear for if he or his family may receive any potential death threats. The situation also resulted in FGTeeV Duddy getting accused of being racist or being homophobic or even being transphobic, merely because he supported Donald Trump and made an out-of-context comment a year ago regarding Target pandering merchandise towards the LGBTQ community for profit.
At least not on Twitter.
There was no proof whatsoever that FGTeeV Duddy was racist, homophobic, or transphobic whatsoever. In fact, users found a video of FGTeeV Duddy where he was literally stating there was nothing wrong with being gay. Here is a clip.
Mr. Mike, you can come out of the pantry. Well, I wasn't gonna say closet.
Not that there's anything wrong with it.
But ever since I made the video on the subject, Twitter, of course, had decided to get even more mad about this all, and users have totally misunderstood the meaning of my original video. I had made it extremely clear in my pinned comment that I supported FGTeeV, and I supported the idea that everyone should be able to express their opinion on the internet maturely without facing the fear of having harassment thrown their way. I made it clear that FGTeeV did not deserve to get attacked or harassed, but he probably shouldn't have made his kid-friendly brand account so political, which was a take.
Yeah, he should have never done that.
With and stated, because the world of politics, especially as of recently, is extremely controversial and polarizing. People ultimately misinterpreted the title I had being Roblox YouTuber FGTeeV Exposed, which I presented as a question, trying to expose him. Ultimately, as I went over the situation, I explained how FGTeeV didn't do much wrong whatsoever, and it really wasn't worthy of a cancellation situation, in contrast to what everyone was saying on Twitter at the time. The thumbnail has "This is bad" right next to an image of his face, because this situation was objectively bad.
Alright, Parlo, you're using this video to secretly justify yourself, bro. I'm not here for that.
Whatsoever in the video. I thought that everyone
just
could go
own up
about
to your
addressing
mistakes,
this maturely,
man. Like,
but it
bro.
appears that they cannot. The point is, I wasn't going against FGTeeV in the video.
Bro, he loves backpedaling, like,
of the political spectrum. But now moving away from the absolute trash heap of a subject that is creating a firestorm online right now, and we move on to the drama involving FGTeeV's backstory and childhood, because on TikTok over the span of the last
4
2
minutes
months,
into the video,
many rumors have started to emerge of how Vincent Carter, aka FGTeeV Duddy, apparently had shot and killed his own father because of horrific abuse his father allegedly caused to his mother, in which he had to endure and witness as a child. Now, I'm sure many of you have seen some of these TikToks going over this situation, because videos covering it have garnered hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views. So I will play a few. Here we go.
What's up, y'all? It's OJ. Cookie Run Tower of Adventures is here. And with Google Play Games, I can sync the game from my phone to my...
Goofy on TikTok. Not me older, no one GT. His story?
Now, all of this This stems from FGTeeV's old rap channel from over a decade ago called Intelligence.
Rap channel.
Now,
that's
in this
crazy.
channel, he would create rap songs participating.
Oh, and why did they actually do really good? What the? Bro, I need to know what he was doing, because my music video, you know.
and whatnot. But the video we will be focusing on today is a video.
You boys know how that music video did.
In said video, he shows a story of a child being played by Mike, which is FGTeeV's son, growing up in an abusive household with an alcoholic father, played by FGTeeV Daddy in this video.
Wow.
Now, in this household, the child witnesses the father beating up.
Just the fact that he had to play that role is kind of crazy in my opinion.
His mother. Here's a clip.
Even if it is like, you know, making someone like aware of this situation.
Yeah, there is a young boy, 3 years old. Guess what he's seeing at home? Watching his pops beat his mom in the dome. And as it unfolds, where does his mind go? As the wheels turn, interpretation will follow, but on a blind road. Developmentally brittle, they too little to process the content that lay upon them.
Now, before we continue, many
Hey, the music is not bad, I'm not gonna lie.
that this video was alluding to FGTeeV Daddy's childhood, and this rap song was based off of his past experiences. But there is literally no proof or inclination behind this theory whatsoever. If you look on Genius, which contains the lyrics,
Yo, I love how
song,
good Parlo is at Arsenal.
explains the story of
Like,
the
that boy
song
just
and
missed 3
simply
shots.
describes it as a song about a child witnessing abuse happening in his family and being unable to mentally process it. There was no proof that this was indeed about FGTeeV, because Genius annotates it as a song about a child, meaning it's a theoretical. Most of the rumors are merely speculations and have no solid proof for them, influenced by his father's actions, and so replicated the aggressive behavior towards his siblings, because as you can see, the boy, played by Mike, pushes over his sister, played by Lexi. And then the video shows the boy,
Bro,
aka
this is
Mike,
crazy.
finding his father's gun in the drawer and
Crazy
using his
music
gun
video, I'm
to
not
shoot
gonna
his
lie.
own father for the violent actions he caused in the household, and because he was personally negatively influenced by it. Here is a clip.
Way where infliction of pain is the gameplay, or do they gain hate towards the aggressor? Find a gun loaded, they knew was stored in the father's dresser, and think back to a cartoon he saw on TV. One shot, make the bad guy die, it's easy.
Now, for any average viewer, the common misconception here is that 1, this is a real story based on Act 2, that this is proof that
Like, it's a very detailed story. The fact that you even like made a video such as that, it has to be based on something, you know.
FGTeeV shot and possibly killed his own father. However, as we all know, there is no concrete proof that this rap song is actually based off of true events, especially when Genius states themselves that it's a song about a child witnessing abuse, not specifically FGTeeV Daddy himself in the past. What's even more damning is how, because of children not being able to fully understand lyrics at a young age, they were under the idea that the song alluded to the fact that the father was genuinely shot and killed, when that's not the case. If you take a look at the lyrics, it states, or do they gain hate towards the aggressor, find a gun loaded, they knew it was stored in their father's dresser, and think back to a cartoon he saw on TV, one shot make the bad guy die is easy. The use of or at the start of the sentence, or do they gain hate, means that this is all a hypothetical. It goes over what the child was probably thinking at the time to cope with his mental problems, as the song is about a child not being able to mentally handle domestic abuse. The point of the song was to not go over the fact that the child killed his dad, actually far from it. The song is about how the child grows up to forgive his dad's past actions and prays and finds
That's
God
a
in the
deep
process
music
after his
video.
father dies of old age, while raising a family of his own and treating them well,
Wow.
hence breaking the cycle of mental trauma and domestic abuse, as him and his happy family walk away from a gravestone of what is probably the late father's. Here is a clip.
It's easy.
Listen, there's a good chance somebody's trying to hack your website right now. You gotta make sure you're
Really grow up and learn to forgive. Pray to a God he can't see, but with faith he exists. Breaking the mold, the pattern gets shattered within his soul. And now he's a light to those with a family all of his own. There's many roads in life, some people stronger than others. So I'm urging every father and all of the baby mothers to smother the baby cubs with nothing but love, more than enough.
Yeah, his video is definitely getting copyrighted. I mean, his video too, but
In this channel, FGTeeV Daddy also appears in
let's
some
see.
skits too.
Is there more
Here's a clip.
allegations to this?
Game, I'm gonna give you some more candy. I have a lot of candy right here.
If it's true, it would show a massive and extremely impressive rise to prominence from where he started to where he is now. However, as of currently, I cannot find many sources confirming or denying the information that he was born in the Bronx. but that's most of the situation covered. Hopefully this video does a good job of clearing up a lot of the misinformation and misconceptions about this situation.
So it was all just misinformation then.
From FGTeeV Duddy about whether this song was a genuine story about his life, but more likely than not, with all the evidence provided, it probably isn't, because ultimately it's best to assume that rumors are false.
Thanks for wasting our time, Parlo. I'm just kidding. Love you video by Parlo. Thanks for clearing up the air of misinformation. You know, misinformation does spread a lot in times of today. Videos like this are actually pretty helpful. I'm gonna like every comment. That's it for this video. If you guys did enjoy the video, comment down what you think about this topic. You know, it went deep. I didn't really react as much as I was supposed to. Roll to 5K. See you guys next video. Peace out.